Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Fired Up with CJ show. We have a really fun show planned. We have James Wanless, who is the creator of the Voyager Tarot deck, as well as the Sustain Yourself cards. And we're going to be using both to find out about Pope Francis, who I think everyone has been captivated by this new Pope. And we want to learn all about him. I think the Catholics would be really kind of sad and dismayed that we're doing a tarot card reading on the Pope, but why not?
Hey, well, there is a great Christian meditation course on the tarot. I mean, the tarot
Really?
just got put into a dark room there, but originally it wasn't. But anyway, what do the cards have to say about the Pope?
Yeah, his birthday was a couple days ago. It was December 17th, 1936. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I thought we could actually look at his life card.
Yeah, we added up all those numbers, and his birth numbers, add up to 3. And in the tarot, the number 3 card, which will be his life card, number 3, is the Empress.
Ooh,
The Empress,
beauteous.
the Queen. I mean, she is the ultimate mother, the feminine goddess of the tarot. So if you look at that for the Pope, wow. I mean, this is a person who's got a real feel for life. I mean, the Empress is not an ideological brainiac, has to have all the catechism correct and the ideas correct. It's more about human life and human being, basically. And it's interesting, in the Voyager deck, the Empress cards, the number 3 cards, are compassion and love and creativity and nurturing. So those are all super qualities for somebody who is so influential.
I think this is the best possible outcome for the Pope. And he's demonstrated a lot of these qualities, I think, as well.
Yeah, obviously he has. I mean, he's brought again, if you look at the Empress, she's very open. He's brought an opening to the world and what people want and aspire to in the world. So I think his views on women, on gays, on abortion, all that would be more open and liberal than we've seen in the past. Wait a minute, CJ, let's go back. One thing, because he is 77, is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Well, every year we have a card for the year based on age. And at 77, his card for the year is the number 11 card, Strength, which is Leo, which is having the power to be outspoken and to break out of the old mold and to sing the song that he resonates with and to broadcast it to the world. I mean, this is not a little pussycat. This is lion we're talking about.
And he's there. He's totally doing that, I think. He just won Time Magazine Person of the Year because he's so much more outspoken than any of his predecessors. So
it's interesting, though. Next year, this card at 78 will be the Hanged Man.
Oh, no.
And the Hanged Man is like where all of a sudden in Voyager, it's actually crucified. It's crucifixion.
I know. I don't like that.
No, we don't either. But that could be the backlash. That could be the reaction.
Right.
The
conservatives don't like him. They don't like him. They think he's going too fast. They're worried.
Exactly. So we'll see, but let's see what the cards have to say about some of these issues.
Let's actually draw. Can we draw one card to just say, like, generally what can we expect that we don't know already? What don't we know about the Pope that we should know?
Okay.
How about that?
So I got my hands. I'm running them over the Voyager cards. CJ,
Okay.
You tell me when to stop, and that'll be the card.
Now.
Here it is. I haven't even seen it. Equilibrium. It's an emotional balance card. So, I mean, some people like Strength Leos are just over the top.
Right.
He is very, very savvy.
Yes.
He's got an inner center and balance, and he's not going to go overboard. He's probably the perfect person to take the church from here to there because of this balanced nature that he has.
Yeah. That's good. Okay, so let's actually take a look at some of the specific issues, like what his stance will be on abortion.
Oh, whoa. Okay, you tell me when to stop on the Pope and abortion. Wow.
Okay, now.
Okay, I got this card. The Emperor.
Ooh.
Wow, this is a very interesting patriarchal kingly kind of card. It's a little bit more establishment. This is more, kind of maybe staying the course a little bit here,
Yeah.
and kind of going along with kind of a bit of the old, stance that they've had,
Right.
perhaps.
Yeah. Well, he did
Yeah.
say that it's taking a life that which he will never condone, regardless. But he
Yes.
but he wanted
So
to have compassion with women about these issues.
yeah,
So,
that's that's a real balance act he's kind of having to play there,
yeah.
for sure.
How about ordaining women? Never been
Oh,
allowed.
ordaining women. Okay, tell me when to stop, CJ.
Now,
Compassion. Whoa, it's a number 3.
what's that mean?
Well, there's a real opening to that, a real
Hmm.
understanding of that. But does he have the political clout? It kind of goes back to that emperor card. Does he have the political clout to carry it through the machinations and all that of the church?
Yeah.
I think his heart is there,
Right.
but how
Yeah.
far can you go?
Right. Right. Homosexuality. His stance on homosexuals and what the receptivity
Okay.
of the church will be.
Well, now, what do you know of that at this point? What's been his stance?
Well, he has said that it's not for him to judge what someone's choices are.
The card is growth.
Oh.
That, I think, is more doable.
Yeah.
In terms of the church and
Interesting.
the doctrines of the church, because growth is a very not only open by compassion,
Right.
but actually proactively moving forth with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting. The compassion, the growth card are very, very spiritual.
Yeah.
And then where his heart is coming from, I think. But because he's balanced, he realized the politics of the Vatican.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the clergy of global, and that's the emperor who has to be very careful about, how he can maneuver with his views.
All right. How about one on cleaning up the church, if you know what I mean?
Cleaning up the church. Cleaning up the church, we get the surfer.
Huh.
Oh boy, the surfer. That's a tough issue because surfers it's a male romance card.
Yes, that is a critical issue, isn't it?
And that's a tricky one. I mean, even if he tries to clean it up, so what? In a way, what goes on behind closed doors?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel good about this card.
No.
I really don't. Let's get another one though. I'm not
Okay.
convinced. Okay,
Alright.
You tell me when to stop on that.
Now.
Right there. Sure. Okay. Trust. No, I don't have any trust about that.
Now remove biases, James.
I think there's probably going to be some nice lip service
Yeah.
given to them.
Yeah.
But how do you police every diocese, every church around the world?
Yeah.
I think it's a lot still going to keep on going.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And the last one is on business. He's had an interesting stance on business and the whole idea of trickle down economics. He made some
What did he say
interesting
about
comments. Something along the lines of it's not working. Like, the poor not receiving this whole concept of trickle down economics not working. Which he's
Was
right.
Reagan a Catholic? I don't think so. Right?
Yes.
All right. Tell me, what about Francis, the Pope, and business? Right?
Yes. Yep.
There. Death.
Death?
Well, he has really strong views about that. And I like that. I think this is the change card in the tarot. But it's change that's kind of doable, but it's like a snake shedding its skin.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit over time, but there is definitely a shift going on about that. Absolutely. And he can have some real say in the world regarding that. This is the strongest change card of all 78 in the tarot.
That's good. Okay, last card for mine.
Sure.
Question would be his safety. I worry about his safety because he's so radical. What should we know about his safety?
Plus, he doesn't go around in the Pope mobile, right?
Yeah, nope, doesn't go around the Pope mobile. Every now and then goes off on excursions, unplanned excursions.
Without the robes and the hat and thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Serving food to the poor.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Okay, so what about his personal safety? You tell me when to pick the card. You do it.
Now,
Right there. Pope's personal safety, creativity. Um, this is number three. I don't know. Let's see another card. I
all
just
right.
don't get enough. Let's see another one. Tell me
Okay.
when to stop.
Now.
Now, no. The Seeker. Well, you
Mm,
know, he's just going to do his thing.
right.
I mean, this is a person that just gets on the path and goes in a very creative way. Probably
Yes.
doesn't announce every little foray into the streets or whatever.
Yeah.
Very creative about it. Secretive about. I don't worry about it. I'm not worried.
Okay, good.
I'm.
Okay,
I'm
what
not
questions come up for you when you've seen this reading?
about the church. I
Yes.
just wonder how ready is the church for him.
Yeah, good
I want
question.
to know their reaction to
Yeah.
him, and that kind of gets into that maybe that backlash of the hangman at
Right. Yeah.
here. So, what about the church? Are they open enough to his values?
Yeah.
So, okay, I am picking a card right now. The feeler. Oh
Mm.
boy, it's a mix. I
Hmm.
mean, some are, some aren't. It's an emotional issue. It's a mess. It's chaos. It's fluid. It's changeable. It's mutable. It's
Hmm.
better than being a rock and saying no.
Right.
This is an opening, but it's not like, oh yeah,
Right.
It's kind of
Right.
like, yeah, well, and I think we'll probably see that for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know if this is a correct analogy, but he really reminds me of Obama because a lot of the things that Obama
Yep.
said made us feel hope again, made us feel like some things were going to change,
Right.
and some things did change.
Right.
Maybe we don't like how they changed or we weren't ready for change, but they have changed for sure.
Yeah, but I'm sure you hear Obama's speeches and you think, oh wow, all this great stuff's going to happen. But then the truth and the reality is
Yeah.
of
Yes.
our political system
Right.
that it's not so easy to get
Yeah.
anything through.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
the
true.
church in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah. I mean, it's I think, very analogous situation. But we are
Yeah.
going to be doing, so we're going to say goodbye for now, and then we're going to
Okay.
be in the next segment doing reading on Obama. So thank
Oh,
you so much, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. Thanks for your support and listening to the Fired Up with CJ show. We have really exciting news for calendar year 2014. We are going to be moving to an exclusively YouTube channel. So we're going to have the same fabulous guests all on video. So you'll be able to feel the energy, see the people that I'll be talking to. There are three different ways of connecting with me. One is to subscribe to us on YouTube. The second is to find me on my website where you'll have hundreds of fabulous shows at www.firedupwithcj.com. And the third is to find me on Facebook. So thanks for staying connected and have a great calendar year 2014.